Happy New Year, happy 2025 from Bali Donate on the team here on the ground in Bali. We have had a really busy few weeks with a lot of people coming over to spend Christmas and New Year with us, and with a lot of projects on simultaneously. And the weather's been insane, and there's been so much happening that we actually haven't had a chance to do too many vlogs. So this is my official welcome to 2025. I've put in about 2,000 kilometres in Bali driving this whole beast here, and often dragging a trailer. Now, there's a reason that you don't see very many trailers in Bali. The traffic just doesn't support having something towed behind your car. It's a nightmare. But we've come all the way to the top of Bali, to the very northern tip of Bali, to a place called Singaraja, and we are here at what's called Puri Kasih ashram. Now, for those who don't know, an ashram is a spiritual learning place or a healing centre, a place for meditation, a place for reflection. These guys run a school for disadvantaged kids and families around the community, and these are the people that we did the donation of the school chairs just before Christmas. You might have seen that video. So the ashram is a massive big Hindu centre for peace and tranquility. It's not here to indoctrinate people into the Hindu culture. It's here to try to bless people and give them a chance to have a balanced and an uplifting existence. So here we are. This is the school part, and they can fold those chairs down and use the area as a play area as well. There's accommodation here as well as a beautiful. It looks like a small resort. You've got some modern and some traditional Balinese huts. You've got a beautiful swimming pool, lovely, incredible grounds, and I'll do a few cutaways of some of the incredible temple areas that they've got as well. So it's a bit of a combination. It's even part orphanage. This little girl here's an orphan, and she lives here now as part of the team at Puri Cassie. But just look how beautiful this is. And you've got this incredible meeting place up behind here. You've got a whole heap of Bali Donate supporters. And the reason I've spent so much time coming up here is we're in the middle of a pretty big project, and it's quite complicated because I don't really know what I'm doing. But what we've done, we got given a hydroponic system. It's a commercial vegetable growing platform that can grow somewhere between, I think, 12 or 1,500 cups or individual plants, tomato plants or lettuces or whatever. And it was in Seminyak, so we had to cut it down so we could transport these giant big long poles, number them, bundle them all up together, and then bring it back up here to Singaraja where we could try and reassemble it. Now, here's all the pipes, and you can see they're mostly all numbered. Some of that of the tape has stayed together, so we can sort of keep them in some sort of semblance of order. And we've got the grounds all marked out. This ashram's got a whole heap of farming area or vacant land so far. So this is what these things are, and ultimately they go together. There's these A-frames will go down here, and then some more that go down that way, and then there's a roof that goes right over the top of all of them, and the pipes sit on these spigots here, and there'll be another one there, and so on. And the way it's really simple. There's a nutrient tank that's got to be at the bottom of the hill. Luckily there's a nice little bit of fall from the top end to the bottom end. So the nutrient tank's down the bottom. Now the ashram are going to try, if they can, to put a fish farm eventually down the other end, because then you use the nutrient rich water in the fish pond to pump up through the hydroponic system. The plants eat the waste from the fish farm. That grows the plants, and then that in turn provides the nutrition for the fish. So the tank pumps the water to the top oh sorry, so to the top of that pipe there, it'll trickle down through a little bit of fall, a little bit of gravity, and it'll go into another pipe along the ground, which it'll run all the way back down to the pump again. So you're only just pumping it once up to the top, and it trickles down through all these different pipes. Now it's a bit more complicated than that, but I'm trying to simplify it. The funniest thing is, I've brought all my power tools over so we can try and help the guys here to get as much done as we can in the time I've got. The problem is most people over here don't use power tools, and it's not the most common. So they've got like a saber saw or a jigsaw, and they're trying to hacksaw it by hand while the batteries sort of making it, the motor going in and out. It's certainly been an experience. It's been hilarious, it's been a lot of fun, but it's also been really rewarding because we're able to show these guys what to do. Now, we're not, the volunteers here at Bali Donate are here to supervise and teach and help the guys to become self-sufficient. It's certainly not about us coming in here and building stuff, because I don't think that's the right way to do it. I think it's better to empower the locals. The old, you teach a man to fish sort of theory, and they can fish for the rest of their lives. And we want to teach these guys not only how to build this one, but they may be able to extend these, go out further around and actually support the whole village or the whole ashram just with the income that they might be able to get from these plants. I've heard from the guys that we got it off that you should be able to earn about $30,000 a year from this number of veggies, because they crop every, I think, 6 weeks depending on what you're growing. So it could be a great little money making venture as well as a massive learning experience. Imagine all the teenage kids learning all about how to propagate plants and growing seedlings and measuring how quickly the plants are growing and all that sort of stuff. There's a lot of learning to be done. In the meanwhile, we've got to get up here as often as we can in a short period of time, because a lot of people that come over here to help us are only here for a few days or a week or something. And it takes about half a day just to get here, but we're going to try and get a little bit more done today. And there's my poor little car packed up to the gunnels. We've got ladders and power tools and bits and pieces so we can get it done. So look, I've done a little video last couple of weeks of some of the chaos of us trying to put it together. I'll put it in there for a laugh. Look, I know I'm going to get people saying occupational health and safety and they're not wearing safety shoes and whatever. I did bring my Bunnings safety boots with me just in case. But when in Bali, you've got to work with what you've got. And over here, we're running on a wing and a prayer. At least we're in an ashram, so that's a great place to have a prayer. We were faced with a bit of a dilemma about how to ant-proof, white ant-proof the facility. We've come up with an idea of using buckets, and we're going to fill them with cement. So this is the top of the bucket. We're going to actually sink the buckets in the ground because they're a bit of a conical shape, fill it with cement from the top, and putting some of this slotted painted steel down through the cement through the top, so we can cut it off at the height that we need. And that way you've got upward force that's being taken care of. You've got adjustable legs that you can play with the height that you require. And look, honestly, a bit of number 8 wire and some good old Aussie ingenuity, we're doing pretty well. The local guys are just having a ball with the power tools. I'm a bit scared, I'm a bit too scared to watch, but look, they're wearing safety thongs, so that's all good. Oh, safety thongs means they've got both of them. Hey Bill, are they genuine safety thongs or are they artificial knockoff safety thongs?
They've actually got the proof of a seal.
Okay. They haven't fallen.
If you can't see that, you need to zoom in, people.
I was actually thinking about just getting some black tape and just putting on my feet.
Safety officer.
Oh, he's got the safety officer there. He's got the Homer J. Simpson ones. Oh my God. This one underground. Yep. And then we put the cement. Yeah. And then that one down. This one flush. Okay. Like this. Potong. And that. Like that? Limited shelf life, brother. Here we go there. Ah, bagus. Yeah, perfect. It's fun teaching these guys. Palan,
A
palan.
little bit. So now we put it on there. We just go a little bit. Okay?
Okay.
Too easy, boss.
Look, I reckon we can do this. I think it's fun watching a heap of grown guys try to achieve something that they've never seen put together before, and there's no instruction manual.
Who let the dogs out?
Poor Billy had an operation. He's been scratching himself, so they put one of those collars around his neck. Oh, guys, I wish you were here. If you want to have some fun with Bali Donate, we are starting to do some really exciting projects, and honestly, coming up here, and when you know one of the rules is you've got to go jump in a pool with a beer. I mean, with or without beer. It's not a rule, but it's a requirement. Oh, it's magic, man. It's fun helping people. It's fun being around interesting, fun people. But we're out of beer.
No.
Yeah, no beer.
No beer.
We need beer.
Okay.
I love my little brother. Hey guys, it's time to go for a beer, for a smoko, a beero, a swimmo. He hates this job site, don't you?
I do.
The PPE is just incredible.
Yeah, I know. Have a look at what you have to wear, alright?
Yeah, it's a uniform. It's actually company policy, and we've got a drink. Other things. Luckily, I don't have to drive anywhere.
Rehydrate.
We've got to keep our hydration to the right level. At least we got sunscreen and bug spray.
Yes.
So if you happen to be here at the end of school day, you'll find about 1 million kids. Hello. They're all having fun. Oh no. So I wish we got more done, but we're actually getting underway. We've got a lot of foundations to get ready to go. We've got some cement coming tomorrow, and we're sort of getting ready for the pour. Then we can put the frames up, and eventually we'll have all these pipes up there. The only thing we've got left to do this afternoon is, a few days ago, you might have watched the vlog I did called Snakes Alive, and we actually found, it turned out to be 2 snakes, 2 big reticulate pythons, were found next door to my old mate Al's place in a stormwater drain in the sewers when they had the big flooding and the big rains. So I actually saved both of the snakes from being chopped up and eaten for breakfast, because they love it over here, and python skin's quite prized as well. And there's quite a few shops that sell it. Hello, Adam. So yeah, I promised I'd find a safe place for it, and we're gonna take it and let it go up here in the jungle, which is just a lovely place. How I asked my brothers, hey, can I let the snake go at your place? He went, he saw the size of it and not a hope. So we're going to go up and find a nice little bush location and let the big fella go. I estimate probably, I'll have to be 20 years old, I'd say, 4 meters long and bloody big and healthy. So let's go and do the next adventure. So we found a nice little spot for the little reptile release. It's a beautiful big open area, plenty of creeks and rivers, a bit of farmland, and we're going to take it down here a little bit further away from the people. The good thing about these guys, they're mostly nocturnal, so they're not going to be active and out and about during the day, and at night time if you're out hunting down mammals and other small animals to eat. That guy has lived in Sanua for 20 odd years, so he knows how to keep out of everyone else's way, and to be out the nice little wild area like this is going to give him a chance at a long and happy life. Wake up, little girl. Look at how good a camouflage is on the rocks already.
Search the wall. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
Di sini di depan lah.
Come on. Just keep moving, keep moving.
Got the idea. Off and racing.
Look at that. That's a big snake. Bottom there, right down the bottom of the hill. 4 metres of python, about 15 kilograms of meat and muscle. As soon as he realised he was in the clear, shot down the hill, and that was it. Thank you, boss.